How are you?
Need someone to do the box. Box. Oh. We don't need anyone working the box because we're not taking any penalties.
We took them all last week. The flowers. Or do we need someone in there?
Probably. Second period. Kieran knifed at it, but Piedmont wins it. Past Kai all the way back. Daniel collects behind the net. Quick forecheck coming. Daniel hits the brakes, has to dig it out. Kai takes over. Kai is on immediately. A couple of skaters there. He regroups. One player back. Braden with the save. Player still has it. Kieran ties his man up. Finds the puck. Skating out with it. Pass ahead to Drew. Drew works with Chase. Gets the red line and chips it in. Drew and Kieran down low. Flipped it high to Daniel. Daniel now sends it in. Second effort after gloving it down. Player behind the back. Got by Drew. Kieran's there. Drew's there. Tied up along the boards. 3 Caps players down, and they just knife it off the glass and out. Too far. Waffling puck all the way for an icing. Puck down. Colin walks in. His shot was blocked though. Knifes it. Pushes the player back. Plays it up ahead. Flynn held the line. Nice step up there by Dylan. Teddy takes over with the puck. Holds, waits. Just plays it behind. Ref kind of got in the way. Player takes over. Played around Flynn all the way for an icing here. Down, Teddy chops at it, runs into traffic. Colin has it behind, feeds it right in front, chipped by Dylan off the goalie. Goalie made a save. Another clear out, goes all the way for icing. Caps have him pinned down, just tossing it out for safety here. Teddy in to take the draw. Jasper and Flynn back at the blue line. Win back to Jasper. Jasper holds. Hard pass across to Flynn. Flynn runs it down, chips it into the corner for Dylan. Dylan gets a stick on it. Teddy takes over. Teddy lifts the stick, lifts it again. Continues to work into the boards. Held by Jasper at the blue line. Jasper chips it back into the corner. Preds take over. Held. Flynn tied up his man. Colin's there. Colin draws his man in just long enough to get a good pass to Jasper. Jasper holds right back to Flynn. Flynn looks up. Hard pass ahead to Dylan. Dylan's in with Teddy and Jasper. Dylan around one. Teddy's in front. Oh, his pass turned aside. Nice job by Colin to keep that puck. Dylan leaves it back for Colin. Colin tried to take it to the net, but defended well. Piedmont coming back the other way. Kieran in off the bench. Daniel back to get the puck. Rolling puck. He's got to settle it down. Gets away from him. Kieran had it for a second. Little help from Jasper. Jasper tries to settle it down. Flips the bouncing puck. Goes to the bench. Piedmont's coming back though. Kai runs into the ref. Quick shot. Beats Braden. Glove side. Kieran wins it back. Kai flips it forward, but into a Piedmont player. Hard pass. Reagan turns it in. Tall player plays it back. Reagan's there. Reagan leaves it for Daniel off of a Piedmont player. Piedmont just clears it out. Kai back to get it. Kai turns, looks up ice, hits Charlie for a second. Up ahead. Kieran trying to kick it to his skate, unable to. Held in by Daniel. Daniel off a skate, settled down by Charlie. Charlie chips it ahead into the corner. Around one, Reagan's there for the second though. Reagan holds, has Charlie in front. Reagan's back behind, leaves the puck behind for Kieran. A couple Piedmont players come together, chips it into the boards, just banked it off the wall. Waffling puck, gonna go all the way for icing here. Teddy in to take the draw. Wins it. Chase, hard pass back to Jasper, centering attempt. Missed Chase, who was cutting in. Off the boards, got around Flynn. Flynn's gonna have to run it down, no icing here. Chips it along the boards to Jasper. Jasper finds Drew, gives away though. Jasper takes his man down, and now the touch up for the whistle. Bad penalty as the player was coming in, probably unstopped for the goalie. Teddy wins it straight back. Flynn chops at it. Now he finds the open lane, gonna skate out. Move, sidesteps one, knee out. No call though. Teddy's just gonna take this one all the way in. Lifts the stick, just gonna hold. Teddy wins it back, has Chase in front. He dumps for Chase, who was coming to help him though. Didn't connect on the pass. Gave it right back to Kai. Kai holds, flips it out of the zone. Piedmont gives away almost to Teddy. Chase trying to get in the middle of there. Piedmont in, on sides. Chip it into the corner. Flynn's there. Flynn turns it back. Piedmont was waiting for it though. Hard pass in front. Deflects it. Comes back to the line, but not out. Piedmont, centering attempt, didn't work. Chase flips it high. No icing here, as it's a pretty soft one. Cap's got to change. Dylan steps up, knifes it away, still has it. Looking for Colin, just, got the wrong side of the glass there, put it in the bench. Face off back to center. Cap's still down a man. 23 more seconds on the power play here for Piedmont. Piedmont got a late change. Caps with the win, but Daniel has to go back to chase it. Daniel banks it off the glass for Colin. Colin digs it out of the corner. Backhander to Kieran. Kieran, first effort, second effort. Now Daniel holds, gives it ahead for Dylan. Dylan just knifes it out, takes a bump. Nice job by Kieran, good forecheck. Dylan steps up, he's gonna keep. Dylan puts a shot on, goalie steers it aside. Kieran chops it in deep, works with Jasper, who's off the penalty box, out of the box, that's the word. Pushed down, Kieran's there, a little bit of help from Dylan. Dylan works it backwards. Jasper now has it. Jasper off the board. Quick shot. Goalie paddles it away. Jasper plows his man over right to Kieran. Kieran with a good shot. Goalie puts a glove out. Probably made the save. Colin turns it back around. Gives to Dylan. Dylan working down low. Gets pushed. Leaves for Teddy, who left it back for Daniel. Daniel working the blue line. Just flips it into the corner. Dylan and Colin both behind the net. Colin works around. Thinks wrap. Now, tried to go far post, ran out of room. A little bit of a chop there by Piedmont, and it's going to come back for icing. All right, 8:24 left in the first period. Piedmont with the only goal of the game. Teddy pushes it forward, back to Flynn. Flynn picked his eyes up, couldn't play it. Player was on him immediately, took it away. Teddy, good pass over to Kai. Kai misplayed, backhands it in. Little bit of a stick from Charlie, broke up their break. Kai now finds the puck, protects, just pushes it up, gets the zone, shoots it in deep. Teddy in on the forecheck, plays it around to Flynn. Flynn's waiting. Flynn flips around the first player, gets his body in the way. Teddy now takes over. Teddy curls in front, looking for Charlie. Charlie's moving in. High one. Goalie made a good save though. Three Piedmont players come out of the zone. Kai takes it away though. Kai gets a stick on it, skates through, a little bit of help from Charlie, pushes up to Teddy. Teddy engaged with a Piedmont player. Another paddle there for the goalie. Teddy digs it out of the corner, turns back, has it in his skates, just hanging on to it, walking away. Reagan takes over. Reagan gets a stick lifted as he was trying to turn the corner here. A couple players change behind. Reagan puts it ahead for Charlie. Charlie ahead for Teddy. Teddy tries to shoot. Stick in the way there. Knocked down. High off the glass. Flynn fights it down. Pushes back ahead. Reagan and Teddy both lifted the stick on that player. Left for this guy though, and he just gets it deep. Raiden out to play it. Just taps it. Flynn is there. So is Charlie. Charlie puts it onto Reagan's stick. Reagan moving with it. Tries to hit Kieran, who was at the blue line. Kieran, almost got it. One extra move though. Really tall player. Lost the handle though. Drew's coming back with it. Drew gets the red line. Sends it all the way in. Kieran's going to get there first. Kieran still has it. Keeps moving. Kieran working the puck, player down. Now they just rim it hard around, but Daniel's there. Daniel steps up, shoots it through. Drew just couldn't get a redirect on it. Couple of players coming, flip it out. Jasper's there. Chopped at it, ends up on Chase's stick rather than going in the zone for an offside, so that was fortuitous. And now Drew and Chase are working together down low. Puck is there for Kieran. He just couldn't get enough on it. Stepped up by Daniel to keep it in. Puck is left. Bouncing puck now on the blue line. They say it was out and offsides. Teddy calling Dylan. Puck just goes straight up in the air. Flynn plays it ahead for Dylan. Dylan one touch for Teddy. And they say Colin was offsides. Just past Colin. Kai's going to have to go back to get it. Uses his body to protect. Oh, just got it over to Colin. Lots of blue jerseys over there. Teddy's in, ties his man up, puts him into the boards, players on his stick. Shakes his man off, just moves in front, a little bit of help, but Flynn's there at the blue line. Flynn drags around one, drags around two, hard pass to Colin, backside. Just couldn't shoot as it came in. Colin continues to work in front, curls. Dylan clears out, goes to the net, hard shot in, puck off the blocker, the paddle again for the goalie. Colin again continues to curl. Bank shot, Dylan's there. Teddy was on the backside though as the puck sailed through. Leaves back behind for Colin. Colin's shot pass was deflected down low. Teddy teed up. His shot hits a defender, I think, in front. Teddy, hard pass. Dylan's there. Goalie was recovered well though, got all the way across, even though Dylan spun. Back down low to Colin. Colin turns away from his man. Moves in. Back to Teddy. Teddy backdoor. Player lays out. Teddy again, just holding the puck. Flips it down low for Colin. Colin, tried to get to Dylan, who was tied up. Back to Flynn. Flynn tried to step around a man. A little bit of help though from Kai. Kai chips it off the boards, but not deep. Both teams trying to get a little change here as the action. Kai's going to take it in. Kai's going to protect. Hard pass across behind Kieran, though. And Piedmont tried to break it out a little too fast and misplayed. Red line shot in on goal. Daniel's going to race for this one. He's there first. Leaves it behind for Jasper. Jasper's got Charlie with him. Kieran's breaking too. Finds Reagan on the other side, wide open. Reagan walks in, shot just went wide. Jasper finds the rebound. Reagan was there. Reagan switches with him. Finds Kieran now. Kieran right back to Jasper. Jasper tries to, just couldn't get it back to Reagan. Kieran playing some good defense. Puck comes loose. Kieran gets in the way. Kicks it forward. Jasper's trying to get in to help. Kicked out. Kieran's got it though. Kieran, nice hard pass to Charlie. Charlie finds Reagan again. Reagan chips it past his man once, twice. Man does a good job getting in the way of Reagan though. He leaves it behind for the long reach of that player. Caps keep it back in though. Just off the side of the goal as Drew is trying to work his way to the front. Reagan's there. Really tall kid, doesn't have great hands, luckily. Left back for Reagan. Reagan, gave it to Kieran, who was going to the bench. Reagan in on the forecheck, gets in the way. Almost made it past the next guy. A little bit of help from Drew. Drew is there, plays it up ahead for Daniel. Daniel's shot pass to Teddy. Teddy redirects on net. Goalie with a good save. Drew turns it back, leaves for Teddy. Teddy tries to bring it to the front. Drew has it again and is on immediately. A couple of Piedmont players work it along the boards. Chopped it back to Jasper. Jasper hits the brakes, past a couple players. Stick is lifted. Teddy is, I don't know what's going on, rolling on the ice. Drew couldn't hit the brakes and he was offsides. All right, Chase, Drew, and Teddy. Piedmont wins it, but Kai takes over. Kai plays it up ahead to Teddy. Teddy fights his way through the blue line. Piedmont chops it out. Piedmont's pass just a little too far. Flynn also too far for Chase. All the way back now for Flynn. Flynn waits off the boards. Chase with a good job tying his man up, but gets a little help from the Piedmont defense. They bring it in. Kai is there, puts his stick in the way, takes away that board pass, gets it now to Drew. Drew's moving with the puck, flips it hard across to Chase. Chase has some room, getting on the backside. Comes all the way across. Taken out from behind, there's the call. Nope, no call, net was off. Puck down, left behind. Colin just walks right through the pile. Kieran chops it back down low. Piedmont off the board, stayed in. Colin takes it, leaves it for Kieran. Kieran holds, Kieran shoots, misses. Kai steps up, tries to get it back down low for Colin. Colin tried to go between the legs to center it, but hit a skate and it stayed. Now it's banked once, banked twice, taken over by Kieran. Kieran turns back to the boards, just feeds it down low. Team was transitioning though, so they're not quite back out. Flynn uses his skate, stopped it, but wasn't able to get it down low back to Kieran. A couple of Piedmont players come in on sides. Good stick there by Kai to prevent any pass. Kai now just tries to tie up his man, gets a little bit of help from Kieran. Turns away from Kai, continues to work the hands, a little bit of help from Dylan now. Puck comes loose. Dylan chopped at it. Kai has it in his feet, just shuffles it out. Dylan's moving. Dylan has the puck as time runs out on period number 1.
Were you committed to staying for the whole game, or you all right? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. As fun as hockey is.
period number 2. Puck is down, chopped to the side. Piedmont goes back to collect it. Leaves it back behind. Miscommunication though. Jasper's now going to chase it. Jasper overskates, has a couple players, banks it off the boards. Piedmont's going to chase it all the way down. Icing waved off. Left behind, Chase takes over, Chase holds, Chase shoots. Thought he saw some room on the back post there. Jasper with a hard blast, misses. Drew runs down the rebound. Gets run into in the boards there by a guy a good foot taller than him. Teddy knifes it around, Drew's there. Drew chips it back behind for Teddy, but too far. Piedmont sends it hard around the boards. Jasper's there, holds at the blue line. Couple moves, keeps the puck, runs into several guys now though, and taking over 2-on-1. Daniel trying to get in the middle of that, wipes it away. Nice play. Shot comes in, Braden uses a paddle, puts it high into the glass. Bouncing puck now for Drew. Drew got lucky as a Piedmont stick, but it went out of the zone. Teddy now has it. Just protects, poked away. Hard bounce off. Daniel finds it now and regroups. Now gives to Kai. Kind of awkward. Piedmont keeps in the zone. They change in the offensive zone. Nice quick pass ahead to Dylan. Dylan plays it forward, but doesn't have enough help to get it out. Oh, overskated by Piedmont. Piedmont bouncing pass up to Kieran. Kieran tried to get it right back to Colin. Piedmont regrouped though to avoid that. Good pass in front. Dylan's one-timer goes wide. Hard pass out. Oh, Flynn had it for a second. Got just enough on to prevent a breakaway. Flynn now steps up, plays it forward and loses his balance. A little help from a stick. Piedmont sends it the distance. Braden's going to let it go as it's an icing. Did Braden clean the snow off to make sure it goes? It's like curling with the brooms. All right, win for the Caps. Dylan back to Flynn. They had a man parked in front of Kai, so that didn't work out so well. Flipped right back to Dylan, though. Dylan is challenged by Piedmont. Needs a little help from Kieran to keep it in. Dylan and Kieran continue to work on the sides. Colin goes down low, just gets in front of the puck. Now tries to push it to Kieran. Kieran is in to battle for it. Pushes it ahead to Colin. Colin, hard bounce off the wall. Piedmont coming out with a hard pass off a player. No icing here. Flynn turns back and flips it along the boards. Colin runs through his man. Kai with a little bit of help, pushes to open ice. Collins in on the forecheck. A little bit of help from Dylan here on the backside. Now Dylan tries to flush his man out. Kieran steps up through his man, looks for the puck. Tied up. Kieran's on top of his man. Little bump for Dylan. Collins trying to win the battle. Back to Jasper. Jasper backhand. Now he just protects. Sidesteps a couple players. Poked away though. Gets a little bit of help. Jasper finds it. A couple players come in though. Overpowered as the Caps are spread out on the edges. Jasper wipes his man to the side. They just send it deep. Flynn's down low. Just ties up. Overskates though. Centering attempt by Piedmont. Didn't work out. Jasper into the corner to work the puck loose. Just moves his man. Piedmont works it free. Back to Jasper now. Jasper pushes ahead, but Piedmont goes into the corner to get it. Now Piedmont's trying to play the Caps game of working down low. Down around the corner. Dylan's gonna wait as Jasper came into the corner to get it. A couple players working on the backhand. Out of the zone. And they had to buy a time. A couple players continue to work it. Kieran is exhausted. I wonder if we have a few more exhausted players. Nice play there by, I think, Flynn to kick it loose. Bouncing puck all the way for Teddy. Teddy, oh, knifed away. just as Teddy was about to get sprung for breakaway. Hard win back for Kai. Kai holds. Tries to feed it down low. Didn't connect though as their D was waiting. Stepped up. Poked away. Daniel ties up his man. Now Charlie takes over. Daniel pushes it along the boards for Kai. Kai steps up, keeps the puck. Kai works it ahead for Charlie. A little too far though. Charlie had to step up. Offsides. Face off outside the zone, back to Kai. Kai pushes it forward. Piedmont still in the zone here. Never came in, I guess. Was not offsides. Reagan flips it ahead for Teddy. Teddy's got some room, waiting. And Reagan thought they were going to enter the zone, but he was offsides as he came springing into the play. Teddy wins it back to Kai. Kai waits, flips it up for Charlie. One touch pass to Teddy. Teddy's pass is blocked. Still tied up in feet. Teddy works it to the front of the net. Charlie tries to find it. Teddy tries to find it. Teddy just wipes his man all the way through the crease. Daniel tried to step up, but they chip it around him. Reagan, hard pass over to Kai. Kai tried to get it backhand back to forehand. Now he wins it back. Skates through, uses his reach. Now he gets it over to Reagan. Reagan kicks it onto a stick. Reagan gets the blue line, leaves it back for Teddy. Teddy moving in the center. Teddy had a man on his back. Shot comes through finally. Not a great shot. Goalie used his pads to knock it down. Hard around. Jasper's going to have to go chase this one as it's pretty hard. Icing. No, it's not far enough. Jasper turns, banks it for Flynn. Flynn's going to have to try again. Now he connects to Kieran right through the legs of Drew, who was stumbling into the zone. A couple players tied up, given right back to Chase. Chase with a... Now they get it to Kieran, a little too late though. Held at the slot is Jasper, goalie again, using the stick. Big rebound into the corner. Kieran is just fighting through high sticks. Drew turns, gets it on his forehand. Shot comes in. Goalie with a good save. Rebounds are there. Right back to Drew. Drew backhand. Tries to get it in. Second effort as he's dragged down. Now it's passed up ahead. One touch pass. It's going to stay. No, Flynn wasn't going to get there in time. Flynn flips it all the way back. Braden's going to slow it down now for Jasper. Jasper in. Hits the brakes. Plenty of time. Hard banker up ahead for Drew as Piedmont was trying to pinch. Kieran in. Right back to Jasper. Jasper slides it ahead. Held. Probably offsides, but Kieran knifed it away. Now Drew's in to take the puck behind. Feeds it ahead for Chase. A little too far. Piedmont all the way back to regroup. Knifed ahead. Past Jasper. Jasper's coming in. No icing here. Jasper waits, off the board, all the way out of the zone. Kicked away, Colin takes over. Chase on puck off the ref, ref down. Colin's in, hope the ref is ready, because here comes, Colin just ran out of room, put it on the side of the net. Goalie was beat. Now Colin has it again. Teddy tied up along the boards. Chase. Dylan comes in, gets a little bit of help back to Kai. Kai feeds to Colin. Colin just ties up his man. Puck is loose in the feet. Dylan works it free. Steps in, try to get it to Teddy. Kai moves, tied up in feet. Plays it down low for Dylan. Dylan shot, goalie with the save. Has Colin. Colin holds. Colin shot into Dylan. who was tied up. Goalie makes the save. Teddy dives to keep it alive. And again, Piedmont just sends it around. Daniel puts it behind the net. Comes out for Dylan. Dylan thinks shot, goes past, fanned on it. Kai gives it right back to him, walks in, hard shot down low. Another rebound waiting there. Kai steps up. Kai flips it right down low. A couple players weren't quite attacking the net there. Daniel now leaves it behind. Good forecheck here by Piedmont. They try to take it away. Daniel digs it loose for Kai. Kai is stepped into by Charlie. Kai comes through, gets a little bit of a pick from Charlie. Charlie ends up falling over. Charlie has it, pokes it free, keeps it. Charlie's gonna wrap around the net here on his backhand. All the way back to Jasper. Jasper, hard shot. Rising shot just went wide and high. Daniel's there. Daniel chips it down low for Kieran. Right back to Daniel. Daniel's tied up, but it's back for Reagan. Reagan moves. Fights it back down low for Kieran. Kieran sees Charlie backside. Charlie just couldn't get the shot off. Goalie slid across. One player just knifes it down. Bouncing puck. We got an icing arm up. It's going as Jasper takes his time to make sure it makes it all the way down. Just under 5 left in the second period. Kieran, Chase, and Drew up front. Wins it back to Jasper. Jasper pulls it forward. Still has it. Shot off the side of the net. Oh. Kieran tries to get it to the front of the net. Ends up on a defenseman's stick. Skates out with it. Chips it off the boards. Flynn is there. Flynn just hits the brakes. Looks up for a pass. Feeds ahead. Didn't connect with Chase or Kieran. Now it's back. Kieran's there. Kieran knifes at it. Piedmont stays with it. Loses ahead to 1. Flynn turns. Tries to get a backhand shot off. Flynn recovered though as the player kind of lost the handle. Banks it up off the glass. Shot comes in. Braden gets a glove on it. He's going to have to cover the rebound. He does. Kai's back in. Colin, Teddy, Daniel, and Dylan. Kai works behind the net, chips it up ahead to Colin. Colin's got some room. Tried to get it up ahead, knife down. Teddy comes to it, wins the puck, continues to work into the corner, hits the brakes, walks up, lots of sticks. Teddy still has it though. All the way back to Kai. Kai sidesteps his man, holds. Shot rising way over the net though. Colin's there. Colin, couple of fakes. Now gets it back to Daniel. Daniel, shot comes in. Oh, Dylan was there on the backside, trying to swing at it forehand. Probably needed just to wave it back in, try to get a redirect. Big defender. A little bit of a bump from Dylan, knocked off. Still trying to get the handle on the puck. Oh, elbow up high to Kai. Shot comes in, puck in the way. Braden made the first save. I think D did the second one. Collins moving, has puck in space. Oh, tried to center it, hit a defenseman, lifts the stick, wins the puck back. Teddy now works in the corner with it, tries to get it back across. Colin is there, chopped at by Flynn. Flynn's in a foot race though. He's going to win it as this player looks pretty tired that he's in a race with. It's Charlie. Charlie splits the D. Has Teddy going to the net. Charlie goes to the net. Oh, just lost the handle of it though. And their pass did not connect. Flynn is there. Jasper sets up on the boards. Pass did not find him though. Puck comes loose. Flynn, couple hands up high, all the way back to the point. Good challenge there by Reagan. Reagan's got one man to beat. He's gonna run the puck down, has two Caps players in front of the net. Oh, big hit. Flynn turns smartly. And player loses a handle at the blue line. Offsides is the call. Wins it back. Flynn pushes it forward for Charlie. Charlie off the wall. Loses it though. Right back to Flynn. Flynn now finds Jasper. Jasper tied up by one player. Couple bumps. Flynn into the boards. Keeps the puck. Reagan works it back to Flynn. I don't know if he knew Flynn was there. He just thought he was changing direction. Charlie now cuts back against the grain. Flynn is there. Plays it up ahead for Flynn. Flynn gets it out to Kieran. Just bounces on his stick though. Jasper puts a glove on it, puts it down, and plays it back ahead. Not to one of our players though. Reagan gets a stick in the way. Reagan's moving, chips it over to Drew. Drew in, onsides with Kieran. His shot goes off the defender. We got players falling out of the bench. Played up ahead off the boards. Daniel plays it hard off the boards. Chase is there, and Kieran got stuck in the corner. He's offsides. Coming back to center. Teddy ties up his man, wins it back. Kai's there, fights it forward. Drew chops it in. Teddy in on the forecheck. Takes over in the corner. Pops out. Chase is there. Chase fights it free. Comes in, tough angle. Goalie makes the save and hangs on. Kieran calling Jasper in. Daniel and Kai sent off the wall. Daniel stepped up, keeps it in. Colin has it, gives it right back to Kieran. Kieran with a good move. Goalie comes out, puck is loose. Oh, iced by Piedmont as there was a puck on the back doorstep there. Goalie had no idea where it was. Colin wins it, tried to knife it over. Piedmont's clearing attempt, goes off of Jasper's skate. Tied up, continue to fight for it. Kai's in though, protects. Couldn't get to the puck though as the man stepped in front of him. Banks it off the boards. Colin's gonna move with it. Hard pass across, hits Jasper. Jasper's in on sides with Kieran. Kieran goes to the net. Hard shot into the legs. Played it back for Kai. Kai holds. Kai's shot comes in, goes off the defender's stick. Not out. Daniel's there. Daniel gets it caught up in his feet though. Spun around. Just tries to keep it in. No. Piedmont fights it out. Chips it loose. Kai goes back for it as time runs out in the second.
Are we getting some tunes? Is that what's going on here? Stacy seemed pretty determined going down there.
Well, it was the wild one this afternoon.
Yeah, I wasn't there either.
Oh, you weren't there?
Yeah.
Let's go, Jerk. Woo!
Guess Stacy was unsuccessful getting the music. Third period. Predators still with the 1-0 lead here. All right. Charlie out, Chase in. Wins it back. Kai has to go get it though. Kai holds. Oh, gives it away. Sorry, but was able to regroup enough to tie up the Predators player. Hard pass in. Nice job by Flynn. Got in the way of that centering attempt. Now Kai has it. Kai pulls back to the center. Makes a good pass. 1 chip, 2 chips. Reagan trying to get a stick on it. He does, but it's still loose. And Kai tried to keep it in, but it came out offsides. Nice win back. Drew playing some defense. Reagan with a quick shot, glove up high. Chase's shot was blocked though by the defenders. Reagan cuts it back. Nobody's down low though. Players engage, couple more hits. Hard pass across, Daniel's there. Daniel gets the puck, plays it up ahead for Reagan. Reagan's coming right back the other way with Chase. Reagan gets around the corner, holds for the shot. Another high shot. Goalie covers, but it's loose as kind of bobbled it. Good stick on, played it around. Teddy tries to step up and just push it through, did not. Got past Daniel, they say no ice. Braden settles it down, Drew is in. Drew leaves it back behind for Daniel. Daniel back to get it. Daniel, hard pass up ahead for Kieran. Kieran one touch right to Piedmont. Kieran with a good stick check, pushes through. Piedmont's back in the zone. Sends it down low. Daniel's there. Daniel plays up ahead for Dylan. Dylan deflects, went for glass, but got net and whistle. Now Charlie's in. Kieran wins the draw over to Flynn. Flynn is challenged though immediately. Dylan works it loose. Third attempt, gets it to Kieran. Kieran hard pass over to Charlie. Charlie skates through center ice. Gains the zone. Tries to turn the corner, a couple fakes. Moves back to the middle, has Kieran. Kieran couldn't get it over to Dylan. Puck comes loose, Charlie has it. Charlie back to Flynn. Flynn gets it on his forehand. Just misplayed. 2-on-1 coming back this way. Flynn does a nice job getting back. Kai was in position too. Kai leaves it behind. Braden's gonna hang on as this team does not have numbers yet. Teddy in to take the draw. Jasper steps up and wins it, but it comes back to the point. Jasper knocks it down, bouncing puck. Braden watches it go by. Kai banks it off the glass, ends up on Teddy's stick. Teddy gives to Colin. Colin continues to push it forward, back to Kai. Kai steps up, hard pass over to Teddy, just missed. Piedmont back to play it. Chopped once, chopped twice, gets around Flynn. Colin comes over to help though. Colin takes it all the way down low, just protects the puck, works around a few, plays it through, but Piedmont takes over. Flynn flushes his man wide, tries to work through a couple players. Colin's in the way as he tried to cut back. Oh, Flynn thought he was giving to Colin, but Colin was moving the other way. Now it's kicked aside. Kai has it. Kai gives to Jasper. We're running into each other. Miscommunications aplenty. Play it up ahead. Now Colin has. Colin gives to Teddy. Teddy's moving. 3-on-2 as he switches with Jasper. Hard pass across to Colin. Had to settle it down on his backhand. Oh, Jasper sends it wide. Teddy was there on the back post. Just couldn't get the dump in. All the way back to Drew. Drew waits. Drew, quick pass to Jasper. Jasper backhand. Teddy's there. Teddy's looking for it. Puck is loose. Jasper continues to work down low. Colin to Teddy. Teddy, hard shot. Goalie got over. Daniel steps up, keeps, hits the brakes, has room, banks it back to Teddy, off a skate, holds, hard pass over to Jasper. Jasper skipped on his stick. Drew steps up. Drew leaves it for Jasper. Jasper has a man on, so he has to move. Jasper keeps, tries to move it to the center. Nice job by Teddy, knocking it away. Oh, Colin was thinking Rappy, but lost the handle. Jasper gets it back to him, back to Jasper. Jasper, hard pass over to Teddy. Teddy on the backhand, tries to win it free. Daniel steps up, keeps at the blue line. Teddy knocks it free. They send it all the way down. Rolling puck. No. Oh, there's the late call. Bouncing puck, hard win back across to Drew. Drew's shot comes in through some traffic. Goalie is having a tough time corralling these pucks. Reagan fights it out of the corner. Reagan flips, bouncing puck over Chase's stick. Drew, hard pass over to Daniel. Backwards pass though, gets through his legs. Daniel gets the handle, gets a little bit of a trip. Drew settles it down, looks up ice. Off a stick, bouncing puck to Kieran. Kieran's got time. Hard pass ahead to Chase. Chase protects. Hand up in the midsection. A little bit of a bump. Plays it behind. Reagan's there. Reagan takes over. Nifty little break there. It's just plowed over into the boards. Hard pass across over to Flynn. Flynn's shot. Rising shot. Goalie gets a glove on it, but again, doesn't hold on. Kieran hits the brakes. Thinks pass, backhand to Reagan. Reagan shot off a stick. Reagan loses a foot as he's tripped. Kieran turns away from pressure, kicks it back to himself. Chase is going to step up. Chase puts a body on. Flynn steps up. Flynn tries to fire it in, and we got a call behind the play here, cross-check. Piedmont's going to the bench. He's upset. Caps, man advantage here. Been waiting for this. Great opportunity, 9:28 left in the game here. Kieran chops it over to Jasper, plenty of time. Jasper works to Teddy. Teddy to Colin. Colin over to Teddy. Teddy loses the handle of it. Lots of battle in front, all the way back to Colin. Colin shifts the pile. Hard pass back. Jasper and Kieran miscommunicate. Jasper tries to win it. They do. Waffling puck. No icing here. Colin's going to have to come back for it. Colin skates past his player. One other player to beat. We're going to have a 4-on-2 here. Colin's just going to take it all the way in. Over the goalie, and it's in. Dad got thrown out there. Probably the goalie's dad, sitting above the goalie, yelling at the refs. And goalie switching sticks. All right, puck down. Colin wins it ahead. Jasper, red line, just shoots it in. Kieran in on the forecheck. Tries to get there, but Piedmont chops it around. Jasper wins the puck. Tries to get it through. Colin steps up to help. Colin now just fights through the pile. He's going to take it around. Couple of stick checks. Nothing doing. Looks up. Fans on it. Has to regroup all the way through the zone. Cuts back. Now just fires it in. Should zoom out as we're back to end-to-end action here. Kieran just sends it in on goal. Goal covers. Goalie and the ref having a conversation. Teddy chops it over. Tied up, puck comes loose. Teddy gets a stick on it, still loose in the middle. Hits a couple skates. Chase steps up. Drew keeps it in. Rides the rail all the way around. Daniel steps up, keeps it in, pushes it right back down in the corner. His team back into the zone on the forecheck. Chase takes over, hard pass across. Knifed back, Daniel's there. Daniel's gonna come all the way back. Find a safe spot behind the net. Plays it off the boards, just past Dylan though. Hard shot comes in, Braden covers. And a bit of a bump after the whistle. All right, 7:25 left in the tie game. Kieran wins it back. Daniel pushes around. Drew helps it. Charlie's there. Charlie's going to have to move. Drew gives his man a bump. Stepping up. Oh, loses the handle. Unable to get a shot off. Pushed all the way back. Nice job by Reagan to get in the way. Lifting sticks. Wins the puck. Continues to fight his way through. Reagan hits the brakes, chips it back to Daniel, in on the play. Daniel can't get the puck though, it's like stuck against the wall. A lot of snow there. Daniel's down, Reagan's playing some D. Love it. Drew's back as well. They play it back behind. Daniel's back in the play now. Gives to, oh no, Reagan tried to give it ahead to Kieran. One player moving, backhand, all the way back to the point. Shot comes in through traffic, Braden gets a leg on it. Reagan's there, Reagan, backhander, past the D. Kieran is going to be in on the forecheck, tries to lift the stick, ties up, in feet, continues to fight for it. Kieran's down, but he did his job. His team's now in. Jasper loses an edge here. We got 3-on-2 coming back the other way. They miss on the pass. Kai's going to step up and just take this puck. Protects down low, happy to let it just go. Braden gets a paddle on it, pushes it aside. Now Teddy has it, moving out of the zone with some speed. Has Jasper coming with him. Looks for Jasper, now it gives. Jasper's coming into the corner with him. Bouncing puck, held into the zone, now played hard off the boards. Kai is there, does a nice job getting a step, skates in the way of any centering pass. Kai wins this puck behind, chips it off the boards for Jasper. Jasper coming out of the zone, takes a little bit of a bump, goes off of Teddy. Nice job by Flynn, knifes the puck away, shot comes in, goes wide. Jasper wipes the puck back up ice onto Colin's stick. Colin has Teddy coming in with him, sidesteps any kind of hit and just sends a Fluttering puck from the point. Goalie hangs on. 5:07 left in the game. Puck down, pushed into the corner. Chase is there. Chase trying to get position, fighting for it. A little bit of help now from Kieran. Predators take behind the net, flipped along the boards. Daniel steps all the way up, just pushes it back behind. Kieran's there. Kieran lays the hit, but Predators get it back out. Coming in one-on-one as Drew sets up. A little bit of a help, back check from Chase. Braden knifes it aside, banks it off the boards, but not out. They play it back down low. Daniel's there. Daniel hits the brakes. Just chips it off the boards now for Drew. Drew just keeps off the boards though, loses it between his legs, has to move to get it, plays it up ahead for Chase. Chase around his man, out of the zone. Icing hand is up and there's the call. .418 left in the game. Hard win across. No Piedmont there. Reagan runs it down. Reagan, couple of touches in the middle of the ice. Holds and shoots off the pipe and in. If it wasn't in, it's in now as Charlie finds it behind the goalie and taps it in. Did Reagan get both pipes? Did he get both pipes? I thought it was in. I thought it was in off the Reagan. Yeah. Yeah. Big win here. Kai, 2 Piedmont players down. Kai's in with the puck. Protects, just wipes it in front. Reagan was there. Reagan hits the brakes, continues to move. Gives to Charlie in front. Charlie, lost the handle, couldn't shoot. Reagan dishes for Kai. Kai, couple moves, has some space. His shot deflects up into the glass. Great look there. Teddy lifts a stick. They say it was played with a high stick. Not really sure whose. .343 left. 2-1 lead for the Cats. Shot coming through. Braden Gloves hangs on. All right, Piedmont wins it again. Poked away though by Jasper. Jasper has a little bit of room. Has Colin breaking, but it was contested. Shot comes in. Goalie hangs on. Gonna have a face-off now in the other end. Jasper thought he was getting a break. Right back in. Jasper turns it back down low, a little too hard for Kieran. Comes around to Colin. Colin's there. Colin just keeps moving with it. Turns, he's tied up. Just keeps skating. Outlasts his man. Continues to move with the puck. Circle, circle, circle. Oh, off the back post. Jasper off the side of the net again. Daniel steps up. Overplays the puck though. Left behind. Jasper comes in to help. Jasper backhands into a player. Second effort though. Wipes it away and comes all the way into the zone for an offsides. tied up in front. Dylan takes over, sends it in deep. Goalie comes out to play it. He's going to rifle it around. Probably not the best play. He's just frustrated. Now it ends up on their player's stick. Drew is back, plays his man. Drew gets a stick in the way, but Braden hangs on. Knifed into the corner, fed down low. Flynn gets a piece of it, chipped to the side. Reagan comes back to help. Reagan has it, working down low. Chips ahead to Kai. Kai collects the puck. Try to get it back to Teddy. Teddy, nice little stick lift there. Reagan ends up with the puck, settles it down now, gets it on his backhand. Hard pass, just missed the far post. Teddy wasn't there yet. Teddy to Kai. Kai, couple moves, flipped it right back down low to Teddy. Teddy chops to Charlie, who was cutting into the middle. Now Reagan has to run it down in the corner. Puts it down low for Charlie. Charlie turned it back for Reagan. Reagan and Charlie working together. Charlie still has it. Charlie curls in front, runs into a stick. Tried to get another stick on it. The player is definitely cheating here. Chipped ahead is Kai. Kai unable to connect though. Comes all the way out. Teddy has to wait. Kai's back on sides. And Colin loses an edge as everybody looks like they're skating in mud all of a sudden. Flynn carries it in, works it down low. Colin's there. Colin tries to just hang on to it down low. Reagan has it. Reagan flips it back to Colin. Colin's thinking, oh, goes off the back of the net around the player who's coming to him. Plays it to Teddy. Teddy in. All right, 1:15 left in this game. Caps now have a little more comfortable lead. Win it back, Daniel's there. Daniel sees Jasper, plays it up ahead to him. Drifts on his stick though. Played back to Daniel. Daniel back to Jasper. No icing here. Chipped at, not out. Daniel just keeps it down low. Ends up on a Piedmont stick. Piedmont just poked at it though, didn't have possession. Drew all the way back to get it. Banks it hard for Drew, or for Daniel. Daniel back to Drew. Colin takes over. Plays it maybe for Daniel, but ends up right back onto Colin's stick. Colin chips it ahead to himself. Ref tried to get out of the way, but I think he couldn't. Now they're in outsides. Rolling puck onto Kieran's stick. Jasper's moving to the front. Hard pass across. Jasper drifted away too far though. Daniel tries to step up. Rolling puck. Could not. Just going to play it conservatively. Puck on end. Gives it to Drew. Drew flips it high into the air for Jasper. Jasper puts it down. Offsides is the call as their player brings it in, but man was still stuck deep. 9 seconds left in the game. There, 5 seconds. Teddy flips it up ahead for Dylan. Dylan over to Chase. Chase shoots. Goalie gloves. right, that's it. Better game than this morning.